Hello, welcome to another edition of Between the Horns with your host, Mr. Aaron Horn. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this. Hey, listen, I'm really enjoying these comments, these interactions, all different forms that are coming back. They're all coming back like, hey, I'm listening. I'm hearing some things, and I just think to make that connection with others and to break down that wall of that wall and be transparent with people and to be vulnerable. There it is. That's why I'm here is to break a mold and be vulnerable and step across some of those stigmas, if you will, of whatever it may be, mental health, the whole idea of suicide. It's a dark subject and a lot of people want to talk about it. I'm stepping off. I've been on it. This has been a journey of mine for years. As I explained in the other videos, I've been on this journey of suicide being part of my thought process. The suicide ideations and not wanting to live have been my desires, my part of my thinking process for many, many years. 42 since the first time I ever saw suicide as the option. And that's why I'm out here. I don't have anything to hide behind. I've already been there, done that. What can you say? Oh, you've ended up here. This has happened in your life. Yeah, it all has. It all has. I've lost and I've lost and I've lost what I love to these things. And yeah, it's a tragic way, and it is dark and it's hard. But I refuse to hide. I refuse to continue to hide behind the shame. And I have it. I have strong enough shoulders. You can come at me with whatever. Any criticism that might come from me being open, being honest, and being vulnerable with people, and just breaking down some of those walls, those stigmas with people. I'll take it. I'll take it every time. Bring it on. I already have fuel in my tank for that. I got lots of extra fuel for that. Because every time that I interact with someone and I get a conversation that starts and it said, hey, you said that the other day. This kid said to me today, you said such and such and such. What'd you mean by that? And I said, well, this is what I meant. He said, well, that's what I thought you meant. Okay. And he started telling me what he'd been thinking about it. Not just since I talked to him before. And then now you go, man, I'm hearing you talk about this, and it's hitting right there. He's right there where I'm at in my life. He's young. I'm not even going to share his age because his anonymity is important to me. He's a young kid, and that's just like jet fuel in my veins. Not the recognition. I'm not talking about him coming to me and saying, you. It's me and him having that conversation where we gain common ground, and there's another layer of that wall is broken down between two people to where we can then be vulnerable, and then eventually find this place of connection. Woo! Where two human beings can actually exist and find true connection. And then from that, then another person or two or three, and then another one or two over here, 2 and 3. And each time, it's not me. Somebody else taught me this stuff. They get the credit. People who planted seeds in my life get the credit. I'm not about that. It's about the fact that just maybe, I figure if the only thing I ever do in life is punch through that wall, that stigma of when you have mental health issues, and mainly depression, anxiety, PTSD, however that picture looks. For me, those are the big ones they diagnosed me with, but a couple other things too. But here I am, a guy who then can connect, and I start to heal, and I start to heal. And in a community, then maybe he doesn't have to make some of those same choices I made. Maybe the older people that teach me, maybe I don't have to make some of the mistakes they made. We have a community who's then working together, who's leading forward. And if it takes me coming out from behind and saying I'm from the wall of shame or from the dark pit of hell, call it what you want to call it, Come on, y'all. I'm not special. I just don't give up. If I would have, I'd have done it a long time ago, right? I got a lot of grit in my gut when it comes to this kind of stuff, because I just say, why not? Not all people can. Not all people can do what I can do, and I get that. They're not in a place they can even maybe even talk about it yet, about some of their stuff. And I appreciate you all too. If that's where you find yourself, if you're that person sitting there right now and you're like, I'm in that pit, I'm clear at the bottom, and there is no way out. Even that stuff Aaron's saying is no way out. There you have it. I got completely off topic. I didn't even necessarily talk about being present in the moment, or about thinking and overthinking. But I don't know that I need to get to that today. I'll get back to it, because I really do want to just touch on that and I think be done. Is the fact that, what is this about for Aaron? What motivates Aaron in this? Seeing other people. I don't care if they're following my path. It's not about that. I have no path that I can lead you on. I'm not that guy. I have my path. If you can learn from it, that'd be everything, y'all. That'd be it all. That'd be everything. We can learn together, learn from each other, because I learn from you all. You don't know it, but when you go through hard shit and I'm watching you, I notice it. I'm paying attention. I notice when those little things happen. Stay off the news, but it's a big thing in someone's life, and you can see them going through the struggle. And if you are in that place, just know that I care. Okay? I do. I care a lot. I can't fix you. I'm working on fixing me. But I'll love you through it. I will. I can love through the hardest. That's what love is. Oh, you're way off there somewhere, maybe in another part of this country, or even you haven't seen me in 100 years, and you think, how in the world is Aaron going to care for me? No, I don't mean that I have some formula, or I'm going to come and rescue you, or I'm going to... Caring may look like me just continuing to encourage you. Caring may even look like me stepping back and letting you fall on your face, if I see it. I have a lot of friends. I had a friend just a year and a half, 2 years ago, came to me. He was heading to a train wreck, and he was definitely in control of the train. It was bad, and it ended up happening, and I didn't know what it would happen, but I could see that he was heading in a direction, and it was pretty bad. And I realized the value now in stepping back and letting that happen. I couldn't have saved him anyway. There was value in me stepping back and saying, he's not ready yet. That may look like caring. I don't know when people are ready. I don't have a meter. I don't even have a great bullshit meter. I just pay a lot of attention. I know for me, it wasn't anybody coming and saving me. It wasn't anybody coming and running to fix it. People came along the way and encouraged me and gave me, strength to go on, and gave me tools to slowly build that up. But I had to do the work. I had to do the work. I never once yet have had anybody fix my problem for me. It's not what this is about. I can't fix it, but I can care. Be compassionate. I can show empathy. May even be able to help some way. But that's not my goal. My goal is to see you, see me, individually grow into the person that we're made to be. person who we were meant to be, the person who shines from the inside. That's it. Love you guys. Between the Horns with your host, Mr. Aaron Horn. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you. Hope you all have a blessed remainder of your day, or whenever you watch this, that you take some strength from this and that you can find blessing, and that maybe, just maybe, some key little things in here that might hit some spots for you that you might be able to use this and take it. But until we meet again, blessings. Almost. I was just going to show y'all how muddy this road is before in case I don't make it home. I'm just giving you a hard time. Between the Horns with your host, Mr. Aaron Horn, signing off.